Oh, hello, and welcome to Conscious Reality, where we do the conscious stuff: love, relationships, and spirituality. Listen, the question is, why do you keep going back to somebody who keep breaking you? Why do you keep choosing people who keep breaking you? Why are we so drawn to the people and we stay with them after they broke us over and over and disappointed us and hurt us and embarrassed us and abused us? Why do we keep going back? Let me explain to you why. Something that's very unconscious, something that the subconscious do that you don't understand. Check this out. When we don't feel free, when we don't feel peace, when we don't feel happy, when we judge ourselves, understand this. When you judge yourself, the mind becomes a whole different beast. When you use judgment, the same mind has to use you as the juror or jury, has to use you as the executioner, has to use you as the probation officer. It has to the sentencer or whatever. The mind, if you judge you and you find yourself not enough, not worthy, not good enough, not this or not that, understand you will sentence yourself. The same mind that does the judging does a lot more jobs. And a lot of us, we judge ourselves. And when you judge yourself, understand a lot of us, when we find ourselves not worthy based on something someone did to us, something someone said to us, something that we have experienced in our life, when you judge yourself, understand this. When you sentence yourself to punishment, because that's what we do when we judge ourselves, we sentence ourselves to punishment. But since you can't walk around and cuss yourself out and punch yourself in the face and talk out loud to yourself, and you can't physically abuse yourself in public, because if you do that, you know consciously that somebody's going to put you in a straitjacket and take you to some crazy home. So you refrain from doing that. But what you will do instead, you will choose somebody who's going to punish you. You're going to choose somebody who's going to do the punishment for you. You're going to choose someone who's going to occupy you and keep you locked away. You're going to choose someone who takes away all your rewards. You're going to choose someone in your life that does the punishment for you. And this is what we are doing. Because if you know that you don't deserve to be that punished, or to be in that prison, or to be in that cell, you will remove yourself. You will walk out. But the reason why we keep going back to these people is because we still finding ourselves not worthy, not worth it, not good enough. So we sentence ourselves to the same individual. And these individuals are just characters that we use. It's not even doing, it's not even them doing it per se intentionally. It's just that we keep going back. Even though, listen, check this out. If you know the fire is hot, and you know this because you experienced the heat before, it is up to you to stay away from the heat. But if you keep going back to the heat and getting burned, you can't blame the fire anymore. The fire was just hot. The fire was just firing. The fire was just minding its business. You went to the fire. And if the fire come to you, you're going to move. Same as these people. You know who they are. You know what they keep doing. You know them because you know them by their patterns. Yet you keep finding yourself going back and back. So they become your addiction. They become your bad habits. Sometimes you have to be aware. The way to overcome a habit is to be aware, is to be conscious. When you are conscious, you have common sense, right? When you are conscious, you override your feelings, because the feelings are going to still be there. It's an addiction. When you are conscious, you understand what the feeling does to you. You understand that the feelings keep putting me back into the same trap. When you are conscious, you learn how to focus on what you know. Only what you know, facts, truth, not what I feel, not what happened in the past, not potentially he can be good or she can be good or she can or she can, not potential, but what is facts. Understand, man. If you stop judging yourself, if you stop looking at yourself and find yourself not enough, because if when I'm telling you, once you become a judge of yourself, you become the executioner, you become the probation officer, you become the sentence person, you become everything that's in that courtroom. But when you sentence yourself to that person, understand something comes with that. It's up to you to be awakened or to be aware. The reason why you keep going back is because it's something within you. It's something within you about how you judge yourself. How are you thinking about yourself? Why do you keep judging yourself? Why must you judge yourself continuously, knowing that every time you judge yourself, you find faults? And if you find faults, you must give punishment. Your punishment is with that person. And you don't even realize it. Stop judging yourself. Allow yourself to be. What happened in the past happened in the past. It's okay. Let your sentence be over. Release yourself. Because if not, they won't release you because they don't control the release. You control the release date, not them. The person, see, some people ask me, Kirk, why is it that they don't want to be with me? They cheat on me, they lie to me, they treat me bad, but they don't want to leave. Why? Because you control the sentencing. You staying with them. Because at any moment you can leave. But you can't because your time is not up yet. And if your time ain't up, you must remain in the prison. Because if you go out of the prison, they come back to you and catch you. If you go out before time, they come back to you and put you back in prison for a longer time. That's why you're always going back. Understand this. Stop judging yourself. Stop finding faults with yourself. Understand that is you control this. This is your control. This is your experience. This is for you, your knowledge, your wisdom. And until you realize that, you will never find it. You will never find peace and your true freedom. I'm just saying, be aware. You'll have a beautiful day. Be blessed.